James, what is good, brother? My guy, Sleez Raid, saw all the messages.
Christian
James,
Morrow,
what is good, brother?
Hang on.
My guy.
Echo. Get rid of that.
What's good? What's good? What's good? We're working on a new layout. No Cap Mac in the building. I love the name No Cap from the baseball reference. I did not know that, bro. Bones with a 3-year membership. Welcome, 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 Raiders. This is going to be a little different stream here this time. This is going to be an actual podcast episode here. So we're going to break down a little different here on the intro here. So, welcome in everybody to episode 245. This is going to be my first live best ball draft episode here, which is going to be on the YouTube, going to be on the podcast, going to be diving into different variations of best ball here and how I like to draft this team I'm going to draft this time. If you guys are new to drafters as well, you can see at the top, you can sign up using promo code Sleez. We'll match your deposit up to $100. If you do not know what best ball is, this is the main event we're in right now, which is a $20 buy-in, $2.5 million guaranteed in prizes, $500K to first, total points format, best ball style, weekly scoring PPR, your top performing 1 QB, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex, automatically count. 12 teams draft, 20 rounds. You just set the draft and leave it. And if $20 is too rich for your blood, there is always the $2 mini as well, which gives you a chance to win $25K for $2 there. Awesome setup. Drafters is the absolute GOAT. They were in Big Draft Energy stream just now. You're never going to find underdog in your stream like that. That's why they are the best. We'll catch up with Chad here. Disco Raid, is best ball the new redraft format or something? Best ball's been around I've been playing best ball for like 3-4 years now. So if you don't do best ball, Christian, I definitely recommend it heading into all your drafts. It does take real money though. You're not playing a mock draft. You're not getting, fake drafters who auto draft the whole way through. You're playing for real live money, real live stakes. But it's going to help you know the ADP of players. It's going to help you know the rounds. It keeps up with up-to-date statistics. Like Stephon Diggs' ADP is probably about to fall right now, right? Because he got caught on the boat with who knows what, and they updated that he might not be back till week 4. So when you're getting him around 60, the ADP will start to fluctuate and show you how in real time. No Cap says, yeah, it took me a while to come up with a name. Felt like it was catchy. I also believe in spanking all facts and no cap, so it just fit. I love it. It's perfect. So we are currently queued up right now, guys. 4 of 12 in the lobby. There's 8 spots left. If you guys have any questions, anything fantasy football, dynasty trades, anything you got going on, fire away. We are in this content creator league. So this is a 12-man super flex league that we started 10 days ago, and we are in round 10. I've never been in a slower draft in my entire life. It's unbelievable. I'll be at a freaking startup for a week, man. Crazy. If you guys are on the Twitter side, welcome in. If you're on the TikTok side, welcome in. I see you in there, Donald. I missed a bunch of the views and stuff yesterday. Thank you for the subscription. Bones, Habes, welcome back, man. Amazing stream today. Good to see you pop in the Underdog Superflex. I'm doing some Underdog on the side as well. I don't really stream it, but I've done a couple weeklies. I got a couple Superflex going, and I got a couple mains going as well. The Best Ball Manias. Sick thumbnail. Shout out to my guy Big Draft Energy with the thumbnail. Amazing stream. If you guys have not clicked on his channel right there, make sure you do. Smash that like and subscribe. We're going to have Friendship Friday tomorrow. I've got a poker tournament with the mom on Saturday. I haven't played poker in a minute. I used to be an addict. I'm excited. I'm teed up. Oh, yeah, James, we're doing a mother, I know you like poker, a mother-son tourney tomorrow at Club 1 here, one of the casinos here. I think it's like 617 entrants or something right now. Let's get this rolling, baby. Let's get it popping. Look at all my fucking slows at the top, dude. Keeps you drafting 24/7. And Christian, if you're new to best ball, you don't have to draft like this. So we're about to do a fast draft, which probably takes about 45 minutes to an hour. But what I do, all day, I always have $22 minis going that are 8-hour picks, so I can just draft all the time. And you honestly get a better, I think it's like better team and lower competition in the slows too as well. I hate to say that, but I think it's true. I mean, some of these teams I put together in the $2 are amazing compared to like the $20 mains. My daughter has started to learn poker from two of my brother-in-laws, dude. I remember the Chris Moneymaker times when the World Series of Poker was on and he bluffed. God, what was his name? I'm blanking on like the Russian dude that he bluffed. And we used to watch it religiously. We used to have a poker table at the house. We used to have people over. Wild. All right, let's get it going here. 6 of 12, 6 spots left. If you guys want to hop in and draft, $20 to pop in. If you got any fantasy football questions, you could always fire away. And I think I want to catch up on a little updated news here. So Cedric Tillman, if you guys have not seen the updated news, is outperforming Jerry Jeudy in OTAs. Is the talk right now that he looks absolutely electric, which could be amazing value for him. John, what's good, brother? What was the other update? Oh, Stephon Diggs, obviously everyone knows, caught on the boat. Who knows what's going to happen there? Probably going to drop his ADP a little bit here. Ricky Pearsall, of course, my 49ers are back at it again. He pulls a hammy. We already start the injury train early. Jonnu Smith, after a breakout year, I would say the breakout year was a lot of garbage time, though. What's up, girl? My dog's going nuts. If he goes to Arthur Smith, it's over, bro. It's absolutely over for Jonnu Smith. I wasn't drafting him anyways, but if he ends up in the Steelers, I will not be touching him, period. Even if he falls. I mean, I don't even know why they're trying to trade him. You got Tyreek Hill out of control, getting divorced. He's seeking therapy right now to try and fix his life, which makes tons of sense when you have 19 kids with 15 different women. And Jalen Waddle supposedly dominating OTAs. He looks great right now. I think Waddle and A-Chain are the only Dolphins I want. So he pulled out, I don't know if you've seen the video. It's like a little, like my wife has those little, I don't know what you call those little purses. They're like this big. Pulls it out of his pocket, opens it up, and there's a red and a blue bag of powder dust in it, which could be gender reveal, which what people are saying. I get that, but I don't know, man. When there's 4 girls on a boat like that and you're on Cardi B's boat, it doesn't look good for him, that's for sure. If you guys are part of the 65 views on the X side, do your boy a favor. Hop on over to the YouTube side. Smash the sub. Greatly appreciated. We're going to get it rolling here as soon as this thing fills. I waited for the new. We're 8 of 12. 4 spots left. So a big topic right now that I want to go over as well is the ETN trade rumors are just flying. I mean, it's the head of Rotoballer right now. It's the head of Fantasy Pros at the top of all their updates. And you got Baishal Tootin, who had 9 fumbles in 2 years in college, and then he starts fumbling right away at camp. Does this mean Tank Bigsby is going to be a massive best ball steal, or is it going to be Baishal Tootin? I know when coaches draft their guys, it looks like that guy's going to be the guy. I just don't know yet. And I don't even know where ETN would land if he was traded. After he hands it over, he says, "Go have fun." I saw that. I did. It doesn't look good for him, man. These guys got to know. You're a professional athlete. You're on a boat. There's cameras everywhere. There's phones everywhere. And he could just bring, like, the Patriots have a good rebuild going, right? And someone in, I wasn't obviously on the stream, but someone in Big Jeff Energy stream said, is it going to mess up the Patriots locker room? I'd be worried about it. That guy's a nightmare, man. KC, I mean, they just pumped up Pacheco today. Andy Reid was just like, he looks explosive like day one. I'm not touching Pacheco with a 10-foot pole, but I mean, they bring in Elijah Mitchell. They got Brashard Smith. They brought back Kareem Hunt. I don't think KC would be a landing spot unless massive injuries happen again for KC. Cardinals would be nice because I do not trust, and I don't think the Cardinals even trust Trey Benson at this point. I mean, they were looking at running backs. They brought in like 7 prospects out of your top 30 visits. Kyle Williams is getting, dude, he just got drafted in like the 8th round of our startup. the 3 spot, baby. Bijan all day. I want Bijan in every draft, and I want Garrett Wilson to come right back around to me right here. Where did the gender... it was a gender reveal. There was talks of it was Viagra. There was talks of it was, I don't know. There's a bunch of jokes made, but I don't think any of those are true. I mean, because it was pink and blue, right? So obviously it's going to lead right into that. But Pop D is going to get a boost here as well. I think so. I wish Javon Baker. I'm telling you right now, you're going to get more camp updates of Javon Baker popping off, and I hope he gets a shot, man. He was one of my favorite scouted wide receivers. He was so nasty. Just needs an opportunity. He's like a Donnie Mitchell. He's just buried. Like, in my mind, a Donnie Mitchell is better than Alec Pierce, than Michael. I would say Michael Pittman, maybe. He's electric. He doesn't have the size and the body and the positioning of Pittman, but give that guy a chance, and dude, he's going to shine, man. The Bears would be a landing spot, I would think. There's a lot of Nick Chubb talk, but, you know, you're also bringing in Nick Chubb with blown out knees, and the guy's still a machine, but I don't I mean, you already have kind of an ETN and Swift. I mean, I don't think Swift is good in between the tackles, obviously, but I think they need a bigger guy than ETN if they're going to bring it back. Cowboys would be interesting as well. I mean, I have zero faith in Javonte Williams. Trying to think of other teams. There's not a lot of teams. Most teams are pretty much stacked up at running back. He takes Bijan at the 1. You're fucking lying, dude. We're going to take Ginty early. Get lit at pick 3, baby. I mean, Jalen Polk, I never liked Jalen Polk. I didn't like him coming out. I didn't like anything he brought to the table. I thought it was a wasted draft pick. He could bounce back. Maybe he needed a year, you know, in the NFL to get it rolling, but this is my 25th draft as well. You nailed it. Just got another free 2 tickets. This is why you draft on Drafters, guy. So you're not going to get this on Underdog, and I draft on Underdog as well. So I just did 25 drafts at $20. Now I get 2 free draft picks, or 2 free drafts for $20. If I get to 50, I get another 2, which is pretty much a free $150 just for supporting the platform, man. If you had to guess, chat, and say an injury, well, I guess that's a bad question. I'm trying to think of it like, what running back would have to go down before the trade deadline for ETN to be moved? I don't think he's moved before the trade deadline. I don't, unless the Bears, you know, or the Cowboys, but like JT goes down, Giddens maybe. They got Rashad White, Marshawn Lloyd. Bengals would be interesting, by the way. I'm not buying the Zach Moss. I know the Taj Brooks hype is there. Bills, no. Broncos, you know, Audric Estimate, could they use a backup? Texans could use a backup in ETN, that's for sure. Woody Marks and Damian Pierce, not that special. Cardinals is very nice from Disco as well. It's a good call. Steelers have Jalen Warren, kind of the same back as ETN. Titans are set. Chiefs, that's too many running backs. It could be. Not a lot of landing spots, man. It's not a lot of landing spots. It's got to be a main guy going down. SM Army, what's good, my guy? Not seen Chase go anywhere but one. Not seen Ginty this early. I'm mixing it up here. So I already have, you know, the Spike Week. By the way, if you guys do not have the Spike Week, you can check it out. And it shows me all my top 2 variations. And I don't have Ginty anywhere, or Genty anywhere at the top 5. So I'm trying to switch up the look. Because I'm trying to draft a lot of the players that I think are going to pop regardless of value. And he fucking takes Garrett Wilson, bro. You're killing me, dude. All right, we're going to go Rashee Rice looking healthy at OTAs. If Pacheco is struggling, I can see that happening as well. Jonathan says, need to get to 100 by 6:30. Might max it by then, but would hate to miss out on flash weeks. That's one thing as well when you're on drafters or part of drafters, is you always got to be paying attention to their Twitter updates and don't blow it all early. You know, like guys already have like 90 drafts right now. I'm like, yeah, if you have the, you know, money and capital to spend all the money you want, go ahead. But we're gonna go Bucky here. But you're gonna miss out on so many bonuses across the way. Like last year, I probably got 20 drafts for free over the time. Chiefs need him. They could. I mean, he would look. 18 would be nasty on the Chiefs, dude. He'd be absolutely nasty. Bowers has been falling to the second a lot. Bowers is usually around 14 to 17 range all the time. I can't max out and take advantage of the promo because I'd have no content to stream between July and August. Dude, gotta hit the minis. Did we get super flexes last year on Drafters Disco or no? I don't remember. I think we got a couple, like $5 super flexes. I've been in 49 drafts. CD and AJ. See, AJ Brown is one guy that I don't like the value on. I'd rather have Garrett Wilson. I'd rather have Rashee Rice. I'd rather have Marvin Harrison, Devontae Adams. I know he's still AJ Brown. I just don't like the value. Yeah, I know. I of course you needed. And you changed the pick from the breadsticks to what is this? Is this a giant burger? What the? I can't tell what that is. Superflex. I love the Superflex drafts. I just did a couple underdogs this morning. I'm hoping Drafters brings them back. I pushed the value on one of them and it worked out really well. It's very dangerous to push the value in you know, $5 Superflex drafts though. Adams is one of my favorite targets. This right here for Ralph is nasty, or for Joe is nasty. Adams is going like 19 in underdog, and he goes 30th on drafters, which is wild. Disco told Sleez to look at my background, and I don't want it to be disqualified. CD AJ Adams is nice. Devontae Adams is gonna go absolutely nuclear. I did pick Rashee Rice after the update today. Court case, so nothing's official, but the court case supposedly, if you Google it and look it up, is scheduled for 2026, and the NFL is not going to take any matters until 2026 or make any, you know, suspensions. He was just healthy at OTAs, and I saw someone tweet out. I want to shout him out. I've been following him for a little bit. Forgot his name. Rashee Rice, when on the field, demands 40% target share, which is second highest in the NFL, which is absolutely bonkers. Oh my God. Look at Xavier Worthy right now. Falling. Hey, see, this is what happens with the trends right here, if you're still in there, Christian. So you just got your Rashee Rice update, healthy for OTAs. You never see Xavier Worthy at 44, ever. But this is what kind of happens with live, you know, when you're drafting live, updates hit, players fall according to updates. So as soon as you got Rashee Rice news, now you see Xavier Worthy falling, kind of. I see you picked Rice though. I gotta go with we're going target hog. They knew dude, drafters is cool. They like your profile. You knew it when I sent you the tickets. I have 12% Rice at ADP 33. He's gonna smash, man. Rice was on pace to be wide receiver 1 last year until injury. He is a nightmare. So we started off with Genty, Bucky, Rice, Metcalf, Zay Flowers. I'm not mad at it. I wanted Garrett Wilson really bad. So Garrett Wilson and Marv are two of my heavy targets around the turn. Travis Hunter, another heavy target of mine. I'm trying to stay away from Saquon Barkley, but he's Saquon Barkley. I know he had 400 touches, and it's like, oh my God, can he get injured? Yeah, but he's a unicorn. You know, if he's there, sometimes I still take him. You like Sutton? I think Sutton's like that pick you don't want to own, but you do want to own, right? Or like Dynasty, you don't want to own him, you do want to own him. We were talking about this today, me, Disco, and Dan was trying to send a mid-first for Cortland Sutton, and I was like, get out of here with that. No. But if you're a contender, he can have weeks that put you over for sure. I mean, he was heavily carried by, I think, 13 touchdowns last year. I don't see that happening again with Evan Ingram and the red zone presence he's going to bring. BestBall keeps a constant pulse in the NFL offseason. If there's breaking news or shifts, the ADP adjusts instantly because there's real money on the line. That is beautifully put, 100%. Barkley hurts. I'm a Hurts disbeliever, man. Take the tush push away from that guy, and let's see if he's better than Brock Purdy as a quarterback. And I mean that for real. Bones, you need to fix your YouTube profile. Pick something cool. You need to put the whatever this is, the burger, the chicken nuggets, burger with chicken. I don't even know what that is. Looks like it's in like a gnome and like a net. I can't even tell. Some decent tight ends on the board, and I don't have one yet. 0.5 tight end premium PPR. Should I grab one or secure another wide receiver? Who's on the board? What round are you in? Because I almost know every single round right now at this point, Seba. I mean, passing wise, mechanically wise, I would say no, but rushing wise, yes. You know, he's also had a massive offensive line to help him stand there and deliver missing reads for years. So, I mean, and if you didn't know that, you could go back to Devontae Adams like 2 years ago when he was just pissed at how wide open he is, and he's been missed so many times. He's not a fundamentally sound quarterback to me, but he always puts up numbers because you get 10 rushing TDs a year to give him 80 fucking points. Olave here is beautiful. Any belief in Aaron Jones this year, guys? I hate drafting Jones because I think it forces me to draft Jordan Mason. I'm not against it, but use promo code Sleez. It'll match your deposit up to $100. My guy, Disco, thank you for shouting that out. I'm taking Rice some, but trying to stay a little light on him until he proves he can get through training camp without any off-the-field incidents. I think his off-the-field shit is done, bro. I mean, I'd be willing to say that at 100% it is done. I don't think he'll play in a Chiefs uniform again if it's not. I think they've gone behind the scenes. They pulled as many. Oh my God, Judkins too. I'll take them both. They've worked all the magic behind the scenes they can to move this court case to 2026, to give Travis Kelce his last dance, Patrick Mahomes his revenge tour, and if he gets in trouble again, he is cooked. I believe that wholeheartedly on that one. Doesn't matter. All that matters is fantasy points. Did you just get the thumbnail correlation? Yes, I did. I heard Mason going to be good at the goal line over Aaron Jones, or especially if Aaron Jones gets injured. 100%. Jordan Mason's my number one handcuff to have, and Aaron Jones has had 5 injuries just to his right knee, man. 30 years old, but when he's out there, he's a monster. Agreed. Hurts is better than Allen. Hurts is better than Allen? That's crazy talk. Come on. 7th round with Ingram, main target Ferguson, Kraft, Fireman, Strange. TEP, I would, so if I'm going for the championship, I like Ingram. If I'm playing Dynasty for value, it's Tucker Kraft. I don't want Freiermuth. I don't want Ferguson. I don't want Strange. I think the field's going to open up more for Kraft this year with the stretchability of Golden and Reed. Pitts is stay away from right now currently. He got a ring. He did get a ring. I mean, he's got a ring. I can't argue that. I hope you were right, but I know a lot of dudes that had similar habits, and sometimes it's hard for those guys to ditch the homies. I know. And he has a terrible, terrible friend group from SMU, bro. The guys he got caught up like shooting at the school or whatever with guns, and they all carry weapons and shit. He just needs to put, the Chiefs need to pull like a Dez Bryant did, what the Cowboys did. Give him a security detail everywhere he goes. It's not like they can't afford it. Fryermuth, I'm scared of every single time. Arthur Smith's tight ends have never been relevant. I mean, even if he's the second in the pecking order, which he is right now, but the update today was the Steelers are looking to bring someone in. And you got Mason Rudolph currently right now. Who knows with Aaron Rodgers, what's going on? I do think if Aaron Rodgers goes anywhere, it's going to be the Steelers are retiring. Like, I forgot who said that in your chat, Disco, but I agree with that. I mean, he's not going to play for a non-contender. All right, here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hold. Do not do me in, Bones. Oh, he took Mahomes, bro. Army. You had Worthy. God, I was hoping he fell, dude, all the way. Beautiful value right there. I just talked about this today. All right, let's take that's our first share of Cooper Kupp, dude. Fudge, man. Mahomes just fell 13 spots and I was one short. Oh. Rashee Rice would have looked beautiful with Mahomes right there. And I could have got Kels on the turn. The pain. Yeah, I have a feeling he's matured some to this process, so I'm optimistic. I'm just being careful with my investment. I agree. God, he's so talented, man. He's a different breed. Fudge! Was it 9 spots? Oh, I thought it said 95. 9 spots. Yeah, still 10 spots. Fuck. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I don't think they're going to use Pacheco that much this year, even though, you know, of course, their team's going to pump him up off the injury today. He looks great. He's explosive. It took Jalen Waddle 2.5 years to get back to how he looks now. I don't think Pacheco as a running back is going to do that with the same injury. Aaron Rodgers better retire. I'm done waiting. Oh, I was gonna read it to Disco. He wanted him to read it on stream, but he didn't. Terry Bradshaw had me. You guys saw the Terry Bradshaw stuff, right? He had me busting up, bro. He goes, and he said this live, right? This was on, I forget what show it was. He goes on Aaron Rodgers potentially signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's a joke. Are you kidding me? This guy needs to stay in California, go somewhere and chew bark and whisper to the gods out there. And I just picture that picture of Aaron Rodgers where he's meditating, like a fucking long hair, like he's from Con Air. Looks like Nicolas Cage, dude. Oh, that's so funny. Stashing in best ball, you don't want to stash anything, Christian. So best ball, it's not like fantasy football. It's not like I'm drafting this lineup, I'm making trades, I'm making roster moves, I'm, you know, waiver wiring. I'm just drafting 20 people. And whoever scores the highest at every single position goes into your starting lineup. So, like, if Trey Harris pops off more points in a week than Zay Flowers, then he starts for Zay Flowers on my roster. I never touch the roster. I never do anything. It's all taken care of by drafters. They track everything for you, so you don't have to touch anything. You don't have to make any moves. You're just drafting your roster against the 500,000 people. But I do love Trey Harris in best ball. I do love Beck in best ball. I love Travis Hunter in best ball. Jaden Higgins, I'm not as high on it as ADP. I think Christian Kirk is going to be the second wide receiver there in targets for sure. Isn't the main 500,000? I don't know what it was last year, actually. Or 500,000 rosters, I guess you say, not people, but. So you go up against Oh, wow. 140,000. That was way off. Thought it was 500K. Way off. All right, let's plug in. Let's plug in here. Quarterback value has fallen with Goff. I don't like that there. Rashid Shaheed is one of my main targets, but I have Olave. I don't like this situation right now, folks. I'm going to take the trade value play on Travis Etienne. And I do not care about the buys for running backs because we're going to stack a ton of them here. Odds just increased exponentially. I don't know why I thought that. I thought it was 500,000 for some reason. I don't know if it matters, but the Ferguson in question was Terrence Ferguson. Oh, the Terrence Ferguson, I've drafted in almost every dynasty. I just tweeted out today that I think he's going to be a top 15 tight end, and he's not drafted like it. What's that? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Where we going to dinner, babe? Cat says, what's up, Miss Sleazeball? Crack him. Sleazebomb. She doesn't like Sleazeball. She made me change my name, by the way, if you guys didn't know.
Sleazeball.
I never told anyone that till right now.
But that's the thing. Don't fight me. Hey.
She's like, I can't be going around work telling him my husband's Sleazeball.
Not you.
That's great. All right, so now we're playing late here, right? So we're stacked at 5 running backs. Bye weeks aren't going to matter. ETN trade possibility. All the wide receiver buys are good. I don't know if I trust these guys. Okay, we should be good. No, she did. I mean, I love the name, though. I mean, I've had the nickname Sleez since, Jesus. Halo tournaments across the world in 6th grade.
So hot in here.
No, can you turn the air on? There's a little fan over there on the side. He said, my wife tells people at work I'm her husband, BDE. I love it. Big draft energy. Drafters in the building. What is good? What is good? What is good? This is why you join Drafters right here, guys. You don't get a big, company like this to hang out in your chats, draft with their community, draft with the people. Absolutely amazing. Good to see you guys in here. Jesus Christ has been another nickname of mine, but it came from, so I used to be super ADHD, super crazy as a kid. And I always used to need to smoke weed as a kid. Or like 13, 14, let's say, not as a kid. But, and one of my bongs, when we're going to a Halo tournament in Texas, I believe. And one of the bongs we randomly bought just said Sleez on it. And that's where the nickname came from. Very random. And I used it for everything. Side note, Oilers up 3-0. I haven't been watching much playoff hockey, but I do like playoff hockey better than a lot of sports. Who's going to win it? Edmonton was it last night or whatever? They looked nasty, man. They dominated that game. I watched a little bit of it, absolutely lights out all the way around. Canada's always better at hockey. Is my guy going to fall to me here? I think he might, bro. Question is how do we play this? This is going to be interesting. Duck your tariffs. Could be a rematch. Oilers in 5. I'm hoping the Knicks win tonight, man. The Knicks fans need this win tonight. They were boasting way too early, and me included. I thought they were going to beat the Pacers in 5. It's not going well. Okay. We're going to double stack. Look at this. We're going to double stack Jacksonville, hoping something happens with a trade. It's a very interesting draft for me right now. We're going different here. So we double stacked week 9s in Bucky, Irving, and Judkins. We got Mason, who's probably the best handcuff. If anything happens to Aaron Jones, this is your league winner down the stretch. Genty early, which is a different look. Tyler Warren, Rice, Metcalf, Flowers, Olave, Cup. All buys are good there. I'm liking it. This is dangerous game, folks. No quarterback heading into round 14. Dangerous game. We got a great handcuff in Garendo. 4, 11, 16, 17. So let's call that 9, 14, 18. Okay. We're gonna try to get a little risky here. But I'll tell you what, no one has this lineup right here in drafters right now. I'd bet that you can look at every single lineup, and there's not one that has this exact lineup, especially with Genty at 3. You guys believe that he's going to go for 1,500 like he commented yesterday and 10 to 20 touchdowns? I'm not betting against it. 1,500 total yards, just 1,500 yards rushing, not even total yards, and then 10 to 20 touchdowns. I think he can do it. I know Disco's gonna say something here. Let me hear it. Do you think Genty can do it? Won't invest. No, I mean, do you think he can do it on the season? Do you think that's unrealistic expectations for him as a rookie? Or do you think it's possible? I mean, I wouldn't bet against it. Oh my God, he takes Sam Darnold, bro. He has 3 quarterbacks. Jackson's 3 wide receivers, 3 tight ends. Danica. This might be ugly, boys. I got too cute. I got too cute, man. Clint, what's good? And there goes Anthony Richardson for Bones. Fuck, bro! You guys are fucking lying, dude. Zero fucking Colts correlation. 0. I was going for 4 QBs, dude. I was trying to go for Anthony Richardson, Danny Dimes, Sam Darnold, and Milroe. That's my new strategy I'm trying to attack. But these fucking... everybody just took everybody. Dude. I've never seen Bones draft Anthony Richardson once. I see how it is, bro. Got a little Alex Pierce connection. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. Sure. I'm here for it. Not a lot. I've watched Bones draft a lot. Not a lot of A-Rich. I mean, look up your ownership right now out of your drafts. A-Rich is my most owned player right now. And if you don't believe me, let's just prove it. Bang! Most owned quarterback, I guess I should say. Tyler Warren, most owned tight end. Amari Cooper, most owned. Pittman, most owned wide receiver. Most owned running back is ETN. Well, this is the winner, folks. I played dangerous and it didn't work out, man. It happens. It happens. It happens. It happens. This may be a donation, man. 100% Anthony Richardson. Get the fuck out of here. Send me a screenshot to Twitter right now. I bet you have 3 shares. I don't know how many drafts you've had, though. I mean, I only have 9 in here, but I don't know how many total in minis and stuff. Pitts, Walker, Worthy, and Lawrence. Depends on the wife. Babe, you want 6:30? What time you want to go to dinner? We got to go get dinner. She's going out of town here this weekend. I don't know. I might be done. But I will be on. So, Friendship Friday on Disco Show tomorrow. I will be on maybe before that tomorrow as well. Maybe like an early stream. And then Saturday I'll be on before the poker tournament. All right. My most owned is a Mecca Egbuka Fly. There's a world where he could be super dominant this year. Super dominant. Yeah, dude, I used to play poker all over the place, Clint. We're finally playing in a little tournament here tomorrow. A little mother-daughter tourney. And there's like I don't know what my mom said, like 680 entrants already, which is fucking wild. All right, we got our Olave connection, baby. We're dialed in. Bet on the Saints. This is rough. This did not go. This did not go how I wanted. It's such a gamble, but I think it's one of the best plays. And I did like a lot of research on this overnight, and I was like, man, you can stack so many players and get Anthony Richardson and Sam Darnold. And Sam Darnold was reached on by 15 spots. I can stack my entire roster with stud players and get Anthony Richardson, Danny Dimes, Jalen Milroe, and Sam Darnold in the last, rounds 15 on, and play 4 quarterbacks. But I got cucked. Absolutely cucked. Man, I did not pay attention to TikTok at all. What's good, Wallace? What's good? And no, my bad. I need to be reading that. I didn't look at it. Come on, bring it back. Jackson Dart. 4 quarterbacks. Dude, Emeka Egbuka was my favorite coming out. The landing spot, man. The landing spot. That's it. I mean, I know you got Godwin coming off major injury, heading into age 30. You got Mike Evans with hammy problems for the past 3 years. You still got Jalen McMillan as well, who started to pop down the stretch. I think Emeka Egbuka is light years better than Jalen McMillan. I mean, there's a world where he could absolutely destroy BestBall. You see that clip of his movement, dude? That little stutter step and the turnaround. Top 5 movement right there. The way he can body control that and tort that is insane. To go from full speed stutter step, full sprint, dip, turn, and stutter step again. Absolutely footwork of the gods. Aaron Rodgers. Oh, SM Army. You're him. You're him. Oh man. This is oh boys. So we're gonna go really, really ugly here. We're going 4 QBs. We're playing 6 wide receivers, but all the buys are good. It's really, really risky. No one has this. No one in best ball. Not one team. God, this is terrible. Tyler Shuck, Shadur Sanders, Danny Dimes. I am looking for Milrow on the way back, but at this point, I have zero hope in getting him. That was my play the whole time, was Sam Darnold and Milrow. And I took my first share of Cooper Kupp doing it. I need my wide receivers to stay healthy. Cucked all the correlation, cucked everything. Of course you can. Of course. I didn't need a quarterback. I didn't need Aaron Rodgers, bro. I hope Aaron Rodgers steps on a sea urchin. Whoever put that in chat. I'm in tomorrow. Yeah. I didn't smoke. I just played a bad strategy. I'm going to like it a lot when it hits. And I bet some of you are going to try and steal that too. I mean, it's absolutely such a good play to play A-Rich, Danny Dimes, Sam Darnold, and Milrow and stack your roster. And their bye weeks are perfect. Russell Wilson? Is he playing the whole year? Get a little Wandale stack? I'd rather get Milrow. Oh. Oh. I know. Don't audible smoke next time if they score, which is not a good. I don't see the Giants are in major trouble. Even as like, and I do believe Malik Neighbors is your #1 asset in Dynasty for a wide receiver. I do not like his situation this year. I don't like the toe update. I don't like anything. They have such a tough schedule. I've started to change my stance on drafting Malik Neighbors early. He'll still get, he's QB proof, but. All right. Well, one of the roughest drafts. It didn't work out. I tried something new. It was a gamble. We gotta look at it now. We'll start off. We'll start off with Ralph, who had an amazing draft. I already saw it. This is one of your better drafts, Ralph. He went 2-8-7-3. Dak Prescott, Matt Stafford, A+, 2 QB room right there. If you're gonna do it, couldn't be better than those 2 late ADPs. You got him at 126 and 162. That's nice. Damn, though, the 2 running backs at the top are 2 of my scariest running backs to own in best ball. I like the Trey Benson handcuff, but we don't even know if Trey Benson is really the handcuff at this point because the Cardinals, not a lot of talk that they like him. Pacheco hype kicked in today. I like that a lot. Dom asked, what is good, bro? Show night. That's right. QB1. Najee Harris, Javonte Williams, top 5, very solid, but I am scared about the injury risk of the top 2. Blake Corum, I hope he keeps his job over Hunter. I don't know how that's going to look. Chubb can be a great late addition. Running back room very strong in depth. CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown, Devontae Adams, start of the gods. I don't like the AJ Brown, Devonta Smith without at least Hurts. I don't like double stacking wide receivers with a stack play, but obviously they can still score at will. Pickett, Dimey Brown, and Tutu Atwell are 2 of my favorite targets late in draft. I think Dimey Brown is super underrated. Wide receiver room, though, you went with 3 8 buys, 2 9 buys, and 2 10 buys. So you're going to have some weeks where your wide receivers, you know, they're going to have to pop. All your stars are going to have to pop. So I don't like the buy correlation there on that one. If I had to, you know, nitpick any of it, Ralph. Because, like, you know, you go into week 10, right? And say the Eagles have a tough matchup week 9. I don't know who they play, right? Or say, you know, the Cowboys have a tough matchup week 10. You're probably looking at a really, really down maybe 2 weeks with your wide receiver room. But if they pop the rest of the time, you know, it could be fun. Dalton Kincaid at value, one of the best tight ends you can get this year. He's bulked up. He's not hurt. He's ready to explode. Zach Ertz, I'll draft a little here and there. Tyler Higbee, I don't think he's going to hold his job. I like the correlation, though. I would have rather seen Terrence Ferguson here. He's popping in camp. I think he's going to take the job before the season starts. Tutu Atwell as well. Good draft. It's a very good draft. Very good depth. I just don't like the wide receiver correlation. I think you're going to hurt there a couple weeks and it could be costly. But it's a very strong draft. S Army took Aaron Rodgers from me at the end just to top it off. 10-6-9 bye weeks with the quarterbacks. I like that. 3-6-8-3 vanilla build. Jonathan Taylor, Chase Brown, Tony Pollard. You got 3 hitters. Week 10 bye here, you're going to be in a little bit of trouble, but at least it's in week 10, so there may be injuries by then. So you might have Will Shipley or Smith or Estime be able to step in there. Jonathan Taylor has a major injury risk as well. He always misses 4 or 5 games a year. So if you get to week 10 and he's out, this roster could just be toast instantly. That's one way I look at it. Obviously, that could change. Wide receiver, Justin Jefferson, Xavier Worthy, Persall just popped a hammy today. His ADP is going to drop. Luther Burden, Christian Kirk, Hollywood Brown. Not as weak as you think. I like Luther Burden, Christian Kirk, and Hollywood Brown at value. You still have home run hitter and Worthy and Justin Jefferson. Xavier Leggett, super undervalued. And Roman Wilson is a wide receiver 2 right now. So, I mean, and he could have had a better year last year, but he's hampered by injuries. So, tight end room, though, whenever I go, you know, top tight end, I don't want to go 3. You know, Kittle and Kels, a lot of teams won last year with very, very low production tight end play. So if I'm taking a top tight end, I don't think I need 3. You know, I would have liked to see maybe another depth piece to the running back room or something there. Same with Mahomes. Like, if I'm going Mahomes, I don't think I need 3 QBs. But, you know, just my opinion on that. Not bad, though. I like the draft. I don't like the running back room. Kind of like the same situation for Ralph here. You know, his wide receivers are going to hit and it's going to be bad. I think you could be in trouble if JT goes down. We head into week 10 and you're looking at just 0 production at running back. Could be really bad. Just throwing points out. Boner 2-5-10-3. Love the construction. I'm starting to do more of this as well. Jalen Hurts, A-Rich, Anthony Richardson. Yeah. Saquon Barkley, Brian Robinson, Scatabo. I don't like Scatabo this year. I know people are hyped that he's going to take the job. Giants offense is going to be abysmal. Their running schedule is rough. Their offensive line sucks. I mean, maybe he could pop. Maybe. I'm not a fan of it. Giddens, Dylan Sampson. I mean, Dylan Sampson, 20 past ADP is nice. Giddens could be really nice. You know, JT has a major injury history. 2 of my favorite wide receivers to target. Garrett Wilson will be my most owned wide receiver this year. Travis Hunter, love the pick. Khalil Shakir, Rashid Shaheed, 5 straight hitters. Cedric Tillman is balling right now in camp, supposedly outperforming Jerry Jeudy and Jalen McMillan. Your wide receiver room is absolute gold. You don't. I mean, these 3, who even cares? Your wide receiver room is so strong. But then you throw Pierce, Pop D, and Yoshi on top. Sam Laporta and Joku. I don't think you need to commit. You know, maybe you should add another running back possibly as a dart throw, but that's good stuff right there. This is a good draft. I would say the best one out of all of us so far if I had to throw my opinion on it. And then we got to look at mine. close your eyes. Close your eyes. I tried to play a late strategy. It backfired. I got Tyler Show, Shadur Sanders, Danny Dimes, and Jalen Milroe. 4 quarterback play. You never see me do that. I took Gene T at the 3rd to try and switch up my spike week look of how I draft. Bucky Irving, Quinshon Judkins. The running back room was gold, too. It started off beautiful. Everything started off beautiful. Jordan Mason, ETN, Bigsby, Garendo. Solid as it gets for a running back room. Rasheed Rice, Metcalf, Olave, Flowers, Cup, Wandale. All their buys are separate, so you can play lower wide receiver chances if they can stay healthy. But, I mean, Tyler Warren, Hunter Henry, Mason Taylor, I love at value as well. He might be the second option for the Jets. But this fucking quarterback room is trash. Unless Tyler Shucks, the new becoming of Tom Brady, we're in big, big trouble. Oh, D-Lot, I didn't know you were in here. What's good, bro? I saw you drafted. 4 quarterbacks, D-Lot. You didn't need that there. I needed the dart throw, man. But I see it. Jordan Love, you go 4-5-9-2. I definitely don't think you needed the 4th quarterback either way. Even if I needed it or not. I mean, you got 3 stud quarterbacks on all bye weeks are perfect. There was no need for Jackson Dart. I mean, you got Love, Stroud, and Cam Ward. You're good there. Gibbs, A-Chain Hall, running back room of the gods, top 3, very good. I'm not as high on Brees as others, but there's a world where he smashes and I'm wrong. Austin Eckler, I'm starting to like at value a lot. I think we might be in a place where, like, Austin Eckler might outproduce Brian Robinson this year if he can stay healthy. J.K. Dobbins, once he signs, depends on where he signs, could be value there. Wide receiver room, J-Mo is your first wide receiver, though. Already has me kind of nervous. I don't like him to lead off my wide receiver room. But, he got coach speaking that hype, and he could, he's definitely a boomer bust hit. Calvin Ridley, one of my favorite wide receivers in the middle. Love that pick. Got the connection with Cam Ward. Chris Godwin. Could he bounce back and have his Godwin monster year? He could. Very, very skeptical on it, but man, I was as high. I had so much Chris Godwin last year, and it really bit me in the ass, so I could be bitter. Matthew Golden, love the pick. Trey Harris, love the pick. Trey Harris, guys, is fucking, just pull up the camp videos. This man is destroying everybody. He is going to be the true X. I've been saying this for like 3 months now. Lad is going to man the slot. Trey Harris is one of the best ball values you can get right now. Keon Coleman in for a big breakout. He's bulked up, looking like the Hulk. Jalen Noel, Calvin Austin, Malik Washington, one of my favorite picks at the end. I love the home run hitters. Terrence Ferguson, I like it. I really do like the Terrence Ferguson pick late. Mark Andrews, though, I mean, if he stays healthy, he'll definitely smash his ROI. He's just very risky. I would say you didn't need Jackson Dart. I mean, you got the Jordan Love Golden. You got the Cam Ward. You got, you just took the Jalen Noel, CJ Stroud. You didn't need Jackson Dart, but I mean, you're already in the 200th round. Maybe you throw in another running back because you have 3 week 12 buys. Throw in a late, dart throw Jordan James or something. But not bad at all. I just don't like the 4 quarterback play. I think you need to get another like a true like superstar 1 wide receiver as well. But it's definitely better than mine. So don't worry about that. I cucked this entire draft, bro. Shit. It was always JCM. Oh, dude, I don't have anything good. This is a donation, bro. You don't trust? Oh, I trust. So when I'm looking at it, like, you definitely should be trusting CJ Stroud, Jordan Love. Cam Ward is a gunslinger. So I mean, he could be your quarterback 1 probably 3 of the 17 weeks here with the quarterbacks. So, I mean, Jackson Dart's sitting out, 9 games or however long it's going to go. Who knows how it goes to Russell Wilson. You already had 3 stud quarterbacks. I think that was just a wasted pick. And I think people are way too high on Dart. And I don't think they're going to throw him to the wolves with a terrible offensive line, the worst schedule. Malik Neighbors' toe is banged up. I just don't see Dart being out there this year, but I could be wrong. All right, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. I might do an early stream like 2 p.m. or something. Then we have Disco Show for Friendship Friday. And then Saturday, I will be live again in the morning. And I'm going to be doing possibly maybe some underdog drafts. Who knows? But I want to get some weeklies in. And I want to show you guys what weeklies look like because it's my favorite way to draft. Like, I love the home run hitter lineups. Love and Stratus some crazy options at receiver. Yeah, they're going to be lights out. All right, guys, have a good night. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for the likes. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Sleez bomb out. Go Knicks. I want the Knicks to win. I really do. Maji and you guys on TikTok, I gotta pay attention. That was my fault. I see you guys in there. See ya.